the best Father's Day present ever. I miss you and the girls. Okay, bye. And for those of you new to the channel, or those of you who found me through the Golf R32 content, I used to own 2 Golf Rs. This whole channel started with the Golf R Mark 7, and since then I've been a father for quite a few years already. Found ourselves in a Sienna, but I might be talking about the Sienna like it's a joke, but it's not. We really love the Sienna. It changed everything in terms of commuting and traveling, family vacations for our family. So much space, so sliding doors, all that. And ultimately, it just created a whole nice atmosphere, a secure, safe environment for our family while traveling. So as I'm driving this R32, I know for a fact that, let me roll up the window, I wanted the daily driver that's more fun and engaging while getting home, leaving home after days of work. I don't want to get in a Sienna and just listen to that hybrid engine, four-cylinder CVT ECVT combination. It was just not good. This being a VR6, oh my, it just sounds amazing. Downshift to 5th, and I could overtake, not a strong overtake, but I could do a pass in 6th gear, unlike the Mark 6 days, right, and the Mark 7 days. But the Mark 6 was one of my fastest cars ever because it was tuned, but it's also one of my most unreliable. And if I were to do it over again, despite being like, oh, I wanted the new, I probably should have looked for a Golf R32 back then, back in 2012, when the Golf R32 was only 4 years old. And then from there, kind of moved on to whatever. But lessons learned, and I mean, I'm finally back in one. But just to talk about the other cars, it's really beat up the R32s. Some shady ones, some are really like quick to sell it. Others were like, you know, too modded engine-wise. United Motorsport flashes, the fuel cutoff, right, and all that stuff with the sparks in the rear. I don't want any of that. I just want it stock. And here I am. And for the most part, this thing is stock besides an intake. Everything is in decent quality, like more than decent, really good for its age of 08, and 87,900 and change miles. So right now I have 88,400. So I put that much upon driving it back. And if you average that out between 16 years, that's about 5,000 and change per year. And that's a really low mileage vehicle. And I am the 3rd owner right now. And hopefully when I get back, it's going to be smooth in terms of registering and all that stuff. And I don't want to hit a deer. Yesterday, driving back home, driving back to the midway point towards my hotel, I started hitting, like, I was afraid I might hit a deer. Everything was kind of like pitch black. You saw tons of deer on the side of the road. So it got me paranoid. Just like that, you know, driving home, you hit an animal. Not good. So I was really on my way back in kind of like a safe mode, going back home. I'm going back to the hotel. And for the most part, this will be just a drive home.
This battle, which was exciting, a lot of great music. And they needed that. It just, to me, it feels like when Doggy Style, Snoop, that energy, that's how excited they are about how it's moving. And now to do
All right, guys, so we are back in New York City. Finally brought the R32 back. We're in Manhattan. We're trying to get back to Brooklyn, but it feels like home. It feels good. This thing just warbles. It warbles real nice. Driving through the city, this is where I'm familiar with everything, and it just sounds great. this up. It has all the DSG parts, has all the warbles, all the Wookiee sounds. Oh man, this is great. This sounds amazing. It just sounds so good. Oh man. If they're not going, I'm going. Oh man. Back in the city. Wish I could pick up this noise from the rear. Maybe next time I have a good amount of time with this to many more opportunities to go ahead and film this exhaust. It's the ultimate sound for my for my taste. This catback, this OEM sound. Where can you get this? Well, I mean, you could get it from other OEM systems in the for the competition, but I mean, just something about this sounds amazing. I'm gonna just roll up the windows. A lot of, car pollution. I don't want to breathe that in. But overall, not sure if it picked up, but we're back. We're back, and I can't wait to see the family. So on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one, and more content ahead, hopefully.